demolished my setup there a little bit ago, but I'm here. I'm here. It's already been a productive day, and I am so glad. I actually got a lot of things done today. Yesterday, I was so behind. Whenever I got up, I was so behind because I slept in because I needed it to catch up with everything. And then today I had to get up and do some other things, but actually got a lot of stuff done here at home in preparation for the kids coming this weekend. And even though it looks like chaos in some places, it's really not. And I hope that I'm connected okay. And coming through okay. I don't know. I went back and watched some of mine from yesterday because I didn't connect myself yesterday, so I couldn't tell. And I know different times I was pixely, but hopefully today I didn't start off as pixely as I did yesterday. So, hello, Lenora. How are you? Oh gosh. Lulu, are you looking out the window over there? Did you go to the other side? Good. Good. Yeah, because a little bit ago my thing went flying to the floor, and I was like, oh great, I better not have broke that thing because I'm going to be so mad at myself. Um, but everything's fine. I didn't bust it. It was still connected. So hopefully, I don't know, we're supposed to get weather, I think, all day, but hopefully with me being on right now, it won't, maybe I'll miss it. I don't know. Yeah, yesterday morning it looked like it took a little bit off and on, and sometimes it's just that I need to reboot whatever, I don't know, reset it like, then I'll help it. But I was trying to get as much done as I could before I came on this morning. So I'm back to trying to conquer the whip basket. So, because I'm not allowing myself to get 10 million things in my whip basket until, I really need to get it under control before I start other stuff, because what I need to do is start working on my little critters again. So, because I don't always share, but I get a lot of requests for my little critters. So it's like, okay, people contacting me for that and whatever, and it's like I need to get back on the critter train. So but last night we left off with this. I'm going to see how I like it, because last night, past me and now me, future me, it's now present, we're not agreeing on this. So, um, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad, but the stitches could have been a little bit tighter. I think I used too big of a hook for this or something. I still don't mind it. It's not horrible, but I would have liked it to have been a little bit more closer stitched. So, for me, I don't kind of like it for the 4th of July holiday, and we'll be going on vacation during that time. So it might be a good bag just for me to keep for whenever we go on vacation. So, because I haven't saved any of my crossbody bags for me yet. So, and I do like them. I just haven't saved one. You and me both. I need to keep stockpiling the little critters. Yes. And I need to get that in my brains instead of playing catch up of like, oh, can I have two, possums and one bear and a turtle and it was like, okay, for the first round of that, I might have that, but then it's like, Johnna, come on, you know? And I'm not complaining. Believe me, I'm not complaining. I mean, I am very thankful. I am extremely thankful. So, but I'm telling you what, yesterday and the day before, I went in to look at my Facebook stuff, and I was like, because I hadn't really been in there lately. I mean, it'd show, maybe views or whatever type thing or whatever. And it was like something all of a sudden, people are hitting my Facebook page, which I'm okay with. There's nothing bad about it or anything. But it was just like all of a sudden it was kind of strange, kind of odd. So, but of course I've had my market and I put all my, I put, my Facebook, that I'm on Facebook, of course, on my business card. So that's helped because if anything, people were taking my cards. Because I had a basket there that had a stack of my cards and they were almost gone. I think I had maybe a handful of like 4 or 5, maybe 6 or so-ish, left in there. So that's what they're for. Take them, take them. I'm going to have to get some more ordered actually. So, because I use them as my price tags too on stuff. So, Rebecca just asked if I had stuff to put in the shop for a school tour tomorrow. Guess where all my stuff is. Yeah. That's awesome though. Hello, Akram. So, hey, that's good though. But isn't it funny how it's just so weird that it's like we're building and we're wanting this to happen and have people have interest and seeking us, all that kind of stuff. But there's also that like, okay, that means that I'm gonna have to get on it, a little bit. It's that fear of like running out or something, or it's not even a fear, but it's just kind of that, that knowing of like, okay, need to be on it. Maybe, hype it up, just jack it up a notch. So, but honestly, the things I am working on are things that I want to try to get done for market that are in here because it's things that I intended, except the year old project here. Which really, if I'm going to keep it for me, I probably should set it to the side and work on some other things, honestly. So, but still, if I decide that I don't want to keep it and, send it to market, because that's what I could do is to see if it would sell, and go from there. And poor chicken, still haven't taken the beak off and made his other foot yet. I haven't found the rods for my snail yet. I really want to do those rods because I think it would really, really help it and be good. Because honestly, I'm just down to little things in here now since I worked a little bit last night on some stuff. Okay, now what's... Oh, this is my s'mores. And the chocolate that's supposed to go on top of my marshmallow, but I don't have my marshmallow done yet. Okay. And then this here, oh my gosh, that I was working on, I don't get excited about it anymore. They have to get their parents to come back down. Right, yeah, that's the only thing. So, but this is one of those little pouch things, and I tried to put it together whenever I first did it. And it's one of these squares. I'll get, well, whatever. One of these squares will then you put, you have to try to overlap them and whatever, which I'm not doing it right now, but you get the drift. And I am like, I had it sewed on, and then it was like, no, this is not even panning out right. So this is going to have to be something I cannot do online. I can't do while I'm on live. I couldn't even do it while I was being quiet offline. So it is a really cute little pouch thing, though. I really like it, but it's getting set to the side. It's too much work. Too much work to try to even think about right now. Then I have this little, this is done. It's a little doggy jacket. I just have to weave in the ends and put its little, hooky thing on it, but I've not done it. So that is something that maybe I can get done pretty quick. This is a hanging basket that all I have to do is get the tops of it put together and put the little hanging thing on, which is not complicated, but again, I haven't done it because that's not the fun part for me. Oh, yet again, another little tiny, just like little hangy basket. Got the tab thing here ready that all I have to do, no, haven't done that. Super simple, haven't done it. You see a pattern here? I don't like to sew. When it comes to that, I enjoy sewing, just that. And I did attempt the bowl warmer thing. My mom, the other day, she was like, oh, I seen this nifty little thing that, that we usually see when we're in like Branson or something. And it's where you put your bowls in it. And I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I made some. She was like, what? So she's put in an order for, so yeah. So guess what I'm going to be making for Christmas? So I do have one done. So, and I think that's actually it. So not too complicated, right? And I'm going to have to put my s'mores over here too with the other little purse thing. And the revisiting of, the butterfly that I did how long ago. I have not done anything to her, not done anything to adjust anything, not made another one or whatever. And I don't know why, because really it is a cute pattern. But I think since I didn't like how this one turned out, I just like abandoned. And I shouldn't have done that. But I did. So I have a few things to keep me busy, I guess. A few things. And critters. Definitely need to do critters, so anyway, I have my basket down here, the things that are done. I need to price them yet. Oh yeah, there's my other triangle that goes with that little pouch thing. And I would really like to get some more of the animal donuts done. I mean, I need to finish these first. And really, they are so fun to make. They take me a little bit longer, but not as long as the first one. You were so right, Lenora, when you said, once you start doing them, then and you know the pattern, really. So then you can just keep going. So, I don't mind them. I don't mind them at all. And I think they're fun. And I definitely have my list of ones that I want to do. Because the alien one, I think is so cute. And as everybody knows, I love Star Wars. So and it's kind of along the line of that theme. So I'm like, I really want to get that one made. And the cockatiel, I think is what it was, as a cockatiel. Love that thing with the colors and everything. That's one that I want to get made too. And the jellyfish. So if anything, those are different ones that it would be fun to make those just to see how they turn out. And I think I haven't seen anybody do those, but I haven't seen anybody around me do any of the donut animals. So we'll see. Working on crocodile legs, which are not nearly as fun as crocodile bodies. Well, I think I would agree with you on that, possibly, even though I haven't done them yet. That's just not one of the more fun parts, right? So I hear ya, but I do need to be crocheting on my strap while I'm yakking. Hey Ryan, welcome from Australia. Hey Kathy, how are you? I do need to get my buckle out because I'm going to use a different buckle this time. Or, well, I say buckle, I call it a buckle. It's not really called a buckle, but you know what I mean. Slide buckle is what I should say, I guess. So, I guess it wasn't too far off, but if I can find where I put that. I may have put it in my other. I think I did. I'll be right back. Yes. These are a little bit wider, and I think they're going to work a little bit better because that other one that I did, it was pretty small. Good, Kathy. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. And it is a good morning so far. No, I have never been to Australia. I think it would be a beautiful place. There was a girl a long time ago that I was kind of in contact with, but no, never been, and I don't fly. So that's why. And two, I hear there's a lot of spiders there, like big spiders, and I'm not a spider fan. Excuse me. But these buckles that I'm using now, they were there. It was a 2-pack of the slide buckle, and they were 74 cents. So, and normally they were 2.49. So, again, it's worth it to look at the clearance aisles and stuff. And again, from Hobby Lobby, because I just, whenever I have time and I don't need to put my blinders on, I usually try to go through the clearance areas of things that I know that I will use in my crafting, in my crochet, because I'm always looking to add things to some of my stuff to make stuff even more my own. So it's always worth it to go down through the clearance stuff. I go to the back in the fabrics for scrap fabric. I'll go and look through the buttons, the ribbon, because I make little baby headbands with my thread crochet, where you weave in the ribbons. And I go to thrift stores a lot. Getting ready to go to one this weekend that's further out for me, that's supposed to be kind of a bigger thrift, and people have talked it up big time. So one of my other really good friends and I are going to go on Friday. So y'all may get to go along for a little bit on that. We'll see. Because I am going with the intention of a few things in mind, but that doesn't mean I'm going to find them. But so we'll see. It'll be fun just to go and hunt, because it's going with intentions of hunt. So, of hunting for stuff, and we can have take time to dig. I like to dig. That's part of the fun of it. Refresh my chat real quick. I'm having to do that here a lot lately. Yeah, thank you for keeping up, because my chat was stalling all over the place. Hello, Vima. Sorry, my chat has been going all over the place. I'm doing great. How are you? It may be that you should have named your channel Jonah's Journey. It may be that you should have named your channel Jonah's Journey. Hello, Vima. Did you recover from your awesome live yesterday? I was on there for a little bit. I think I caught you at the very end, because I didn't even know you were on until Lenora said something. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go get in. So I did. But it was right at the end. Because I had kept looking in my notifications yesterday to see who all would maybe be on, because I wasn't going to be on during the day. Good. I really appreciate you taking time to be there, dear. Oh, no problem. And I just hope I keep getting the notifications. Because I did go back to look to see for sure that I got it, and it was there. But again, like I said, I was on my phone, and so yeah. And didn't catch it if it appeared at the top, but I was like, nope, I'm going in. Going in. And I appreciate you coming to mine, Vima. I miss you when you're not here, that's for sure. Because you're always so kind. I am so glad I got to be there when Jada showed up for you. Is that Jada and Stitches? Is that who you're talking about? Because I think I did go to her channel to look at her, because I had never heard of her. But I think since I watch so much other stuff, I don't always get all of the like recommendations for the crochet stuff. Even though I watch crocheters, you know. I think it's because I have such a mixed bag of things that I watch. Excuse you. Now, do you go live every day too, Vima? So I can be watching out for you? Because whenever I start doing stuff here at home then too, then I don't always check my phone. I didn't know if you had a set schedule or not. She gave me a lovely surprise in my live stream. She is my mentor, my teacher, and a very good friend. Oh, that was very sweet. And that's exciting, Vima, and so nice that you have that. Reconnecting thing again. So it could be a certain people, or it could be the it's really sunny here right now, though. But it was kind of gloomy earlier, but a little bit. And I think my lag's really bad again today, too. And having to refresh my chat. maybe. And I think I'm going to make the strap on this one just a little bit longer. The other one was perfect for just around like this part of the bottom, just like closer up, because that's kind of the way I would want mine, is to be like a little bit closer up, but I think it needs to have a little bit more give in it too, for adjusting. And I've made all sizes of them. And there's some of my crossbody bags that I didn't put like the sliders or anything on. I just measured kind of like for bust size and stuff, different sizes that way. And people have bought them that way too. So, but I thought it'd be nice to have some that were adjustable. And I just need to remember it recommends that you add 8 inches to whatever size, I think is what it said. So, and I need to put into consideration the bag width too. So this bag I think is a little bit wider than what my other one from yesterday was. This way, and length this way. It's a little bit bigger bag. And I'm doing the half double crochet for the strap on this one. I use the single crochet on the other one, but I like the half double too, because I think it just, to me, it's a little bit stronger. And I know the single crochets together, I mean, are pretty good too, but there's just something about, I don't know. The half double crochet is kind of it's kind of one of my favorite stitches. I just like the way it looks. Because that double crochet to me sometimes can be a little too, give a little bit too much. So that's just my opinion. Yeah, it seems like the holes are too big with doubles. Yes, yes. Hello, Ellie. How are you? And like with the half double crochet, it's like it's more compact. It still gives you like, you know, a look of, the stitch to me is kind of, it just kind of gives it that different look, I guess, and not just being a simple single crochet. And it gives it enough coverage. I just like it. I do use it a lot in my wearables because of that. Even if I'm doing granny squares sometimes or something with some of my wearables, I'll do the half double. or I'll find another pattern that has, you know, more closer knit decorative stitches. I'm going to be working on my squares and adding borders for the next few days. I have over 40 squares and still have to attach them. Oh, that's awesome, Kathy. You got 40 done? That's a lot. That's awesome. You've been trucking right along. Trying to get caught up. And it's so easy to get sidetracked, isn't it? I mean, even if we're still crocheting and doing all the things, you know, who he, that would take me forever. You know, because then we get sidetracked with other things, you know, because there for a while you were making a lot of those hats and stuff, weren't you, Kathy? So then we get sidetracked on that, and then we're having to catch up in other areas like me and my little critters. But I need to get this basket. I need to get the basket conquered. I really do, because then I'm going to be sitting on it. And I should go get that flag too here after a bit, because it's in my bedroom. I have it folded up in my closet. Whenever I get up to take a break, I'll go grab it. And I don't remember if my bag of stars are in there or not. I don't remember. Because I had it all together at one time, you know, like the stars and everything. Like I said, I had them in a bag. I don't know what to do with them now. I'm starting to kind of, because I'm serious. I had a lot of stars done. So if I cannot find that, we may be making a Betsy Ross flag. Oh no, it wouldn't, Johnson. You probably do real good. Yeah, it's one of those things that once you start doing those squares and you just know what you're doing, you just do it mindlessly. But I enjoy doing the granny squares and stuff and the granny stitch. You know, that's what I bet it's nostalgic to me. It's sentimental to me because that's what I started out doing so much of whenever I was little. And so I think that's why I enjoy it so much is because of that. And it's where I started. But I still have a love of it. And honestly, it's come back with a vengeance. The whole granny square thing, it seems. So, and with the wearable stuff and everything too, kind of that meshy granny pattern, you know. Oh yeah, yeah, yes. Hello, Malia. I hope I pronounced that right. How are you? Welcome to the live. I've not done any of the reversible hats, but I know what you're talking about, Kathy. And that's one thing I am happy about right now is that for this Christmas in July, I will take more of my wearable stuff to it. And like my hats for sure and stuff like that. Because it's a Christmas in July, you know, so I'm thinking people are going to be, you know, maybe hunting for gifts, even if it's Christmas or whatever, you know. So for later in the year, you know, type thing. So I am working on a strap, Danella, for my crossbody bag. Good, Malia. Glad to hear you're doing well. And Malia, I have lag here, so I'm not ignoring you or anything. So my lag is horrible. Thank you. I'm working through my whips basket. I finished another crossbody bag last night that I had in my whips. And if you want to watch my live from last night. I would like to get a black, white, and gray one done, so I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. If I'll start on that next, or if I'll just try to get my chicken and my cow done, because I need to get my cow's flowers on her. And like I said, need to get my other foot done on my chicken and fix his nose. And I don't know if I want to. I don't know what I want to do about that nose. If I still want to have one sticking out, or if I just want to embroidery a flat nose. I haven't decided yet. I think it'd still be super cute to have the nose that's sticking out, but it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. So, and I don't know if I'm going to put his waggles on or not. So, and I really wanted to try to get some more like farmers market type stuff done. But with everybody wanting my little critters right now, it's like I'm trying to focus on that and get farmers market stuff done. So the problem is going to be reproducing it backwards. Yikes. I just made a 30-degree bend in a tube for the leg. I am overly pleased with myself. Awesome. I'll have to try to attempt the alligator. I have seen different alligator patterns that I thought have been super cute, but I've not done it yet. So I've done the little alligator from Poggy's place, but that's been it. I've only made the one and it. I really should try to make another and another color, another color. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Glitchy. It's so much easier than you would think. It's basically a tube with bumps in the right spots. Oh shoot, I just missed a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How are you doing today, Randy? Okay, I need to see where I'm at. I know I have to go a little bit further yet, but I want to kind of see where I'm at, because I haven't actually measured the width of my bag yet on this. So it's measuring 19 inches across. So I need at least, oh, okay. So yeah, so I need to add, so 19 and 19, so 19 and 20, so that's 39, 45. And 8 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm not too far off, actually. I just got to work from a morning of doctor's appointments. Excuse me, and being poked and yanked and pinched. Well, I was going to ask you if you made it to your doctor's appointments and how it went. So you made it through. You're at work. So okay, Glitchy, we'll see you later. Thanks for popping in. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, Positive, how are you? I am getting 2 new doctors. They worked in my ears, and I have to see my cancer and heart doctors when they schedule it. Yes, I did. Positive. Yes, you have. Your cat is adorable. Hey, Winnie. How are you? Thank you. I did. And pulled out of my ears this morning. It was disgusting. Oh, Whitney has to go and get that done every now and then, too. Randy. Yes, and yeah. I wish you the best in all the doctoring. Oh, yeah, he's a chunky little thing, but he's cute. He gets mad if you don't nap with him. Oh, well, that's the way my Luna is. She wants to, as soon as she gets an opportunity for Whitney to be up, then she's in there with me. She loves getting all snuggled up in bed, that's for sure. Because she always wants under the covers, and then she gets hot, and then she wants out, and then she wants back under, and then finally she passes out on top of the covers, and I'm like, oh my gosh. That's what I thought you said he was for. I'm thinking positivity about everything. I got Jesus on my side. I am his. Amen, Randy, and just keep at it. Keep at it with that. That is truth. And I will continue to pray over you on all of it. You have to be positive. There's an FBS in the world. Yes? It's hard, but yeah. And just remember, he didn't give us a spirit of fear. Just continue to be positive. planted your garden. Yeah, I'm sure you're sore. Yeah, that needs to be gone. Yeah, it's just been way too wet for us here where we do our garden back in the pastured area. It just wants to hold water so bad. And so just whenever it starts to dry out, then we get a ton of rain again. So I got my cantaloupe seeds all dried out because we had usually towards closer to the time of planting, if we have a really good cantaloupe that we've gotten or something, I keep the seeds, which I did again this year. So I'm hoping, because last year, oh my gosh, we had cantaloupe like crazy. I did the same thing. And I had other seeds too that I would save from different things. So you don't have to worry about buying them, but we can't do it with all of it, but try to. But honestly, this year, I don't even know if we're going to end up getting a garden out. I don't, so with the way the weather's been, it's going to be hard, and it's getting later and later. And he's in the field now and everything, and so I don't know. Hello, Dutch. Oh, Manuela. Okay, you changed your name? Radar covered whole state of Pennsylvania this morning. Oh, wow. Thank you, everyone, for your positive wishes. Love y'all, benches. Oh, Ryan Hall just popped up on my thing. Okay, I'll do my thing. Hold on. Try to get us out of pixel mode. You can do simple stuff like, oh yeah, and that's the thing. We probably will positive. We usually do always get at least tomatoes. So yeah, because they are, yeah, they're super simple. So more than likely, at least we will have tomatoes and corn. We always have corn and tomatoes, it seems like. But the rest of everything else, I don't know. Our garden did so good last year because our zucchini, oh my gosh. I think I might have a video of it up somewhere. It was gigantic. Gigantic. What are you looking for? Oh, you'll just have to wash it out probably because I don't think unless you washed it whenever you put it up there. So I don't know. We might do some zucchini. Green beans did really good last year. Nice, and I mean the bushes on them are really, really nice and flowered great. So we got quite a few green beans, and I actually canned, but they're all gone now. So I would like to get some more of that stuff, but we're just going to have to see. My mom threw cantaloupe leftovers in her compost in 1 year and grew a baseball-sized cantaloupe. I didn't even know you could grow cantaloupe in Minnesota. Oh, gosh. Well, now you know. The zucchini and the squash, I had so much of it. My son had so much of it. And I even got some of his and brought home. And I just blanched it and froze it. I chunked some up. I grated some. I sliced some. And they were great for like tossing in soups and casseroles and stuff like that. Even though some of my people aren't huge fans of it, I don't mind it. But melons grow good some places nothing. And that is true. And it depends on how the weather's been and everything too, you know. Okay, am I out of pixel or not? Because for me here at home, I'm not pixel right now, so. But our cantaloupe done really good too that year. I mean, I think we had 6 or 8 of them. And I just kind of scattered the seeds a little bit, and they were good. A lot of times it is, but a lot of times it's my weather and me being out in the sticks. Positive. So I have everything against me. So I'm lucky that I do as good as I do, even because me and my son both have separate Wi-Fi's for going live. So that is what has saved us. But he actually has to go to a different location to do his stuff because he does gaming. So he gets better reception at our other place. So that's what he does to be able to stay on. I don't like that place on my hand. Okay, I thought this was 19 earlier, but I guess it's not. No, it is. Okay, 19. Okay, I'm gonna go about two inches longer. I get too many animals. I had to fence it in. It holds about 14 plants. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have so much wildlife around us, deer and everything. We have to put an electric fence around our corn. And the bigger, sturdier cages we have to put around our tomato plants. Because otherwise they're going to be knocked over by all kinds of things. And I'm sure we've had raccoons, everything get into our corn. And is that the spot on your hand you were talking about the other day? That's why she's mentioned it. Maybe you got to have it looked at. I don't remember mentioning anything about my hand, but no, it's a spot that it looks like it could be a wart, but I don't remember mentioning it. Maybe I did. I don't know. But I used to be a nail tech, and I would get stuff on my hands all the time. So yes, I have a doctor's appointment coming up to get my blood work and everything done for my thyroid and stuff. So I'm definitely going to have a look at it because it could just be kind of like a wart type thing too. I don't know. So it's not discolored or anything, and it kind of looks like a wart really, but I don't know. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Because the reason why I do kind of have been watching it is because I had a spot on my arm that she had to do that, whatever stuff that you put on it to try to kill it, whatever you call it. I don't even remember now. She told me, but anyway, we did that treatment on it. So I need to go whenever I go back, have her check that to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to. So yeah, and I'm so fair. I'm so fair anyway. And I'm getting older, so that stuff, I'm gonna have to watch it. So. Because that's one thing that does kind of, I know with the liquids and things like that, I would get them all over my hands and stuff, and my brushes and stuff, and the acetone and the monomers and all that stuff. And I have a pile of family members who've had skin cancer, so my ears always perk up when I hear someone say they don't like that spot. Right? Oh, I hear you. Totally understand. My dad has had some stuff. His dad had places that he had to get removed, and his mom never had anything, but she just had a lot of like the darker moles and stuff that she chose to get taken off, that thankfully had not ever turned into anything. I don't have any of that stuff, but I definitely need, I am very mindful and watchful because of me being so fair. Yes, I'm nervous, but I'm trusting Jesus. It's the waiting for an appointment that drives me nuts. That is the part that drives everyone nuts, Randy. I agree with you. It's the waiting that's the hardest. It is. And that is just human nature, you know? Because, yeah. And I think it's senseless waiting sometimes, but because it's like, really? It seems like for other less, more minor things, can get you right in. But whenever you're, waiting for something more important that I think is a little bit more of an, something you want to get on, then seems like it doesn't always happen that way. But who am I to say? I'm not a doctor. I'm not. And I'm speaking from past experience of the last 6 months. Which everything's fine now, but it's like, seriously, having to wait, upwards of 3, 4, months, whatever, to get into a specialist, and everything happened the way it was supposed to. I'm not gonna poo-poo too much, but it's crazy. Yes, because for Whitney, we're having to get into a specialist, and we chose to go north from where we're at because with the chances of being somebody more possibly available, and my soon-to-be daughter-in-law works for the hospital that we chose to go with, and I'm glad we did, because this was handpicked by the Lord, I believe. I mean, even though we had to wait, I believe there were things that needed to happen in the meantime, and I'm okay with that. And we still were able to get in a little bit earlier than what originally, but back up, we ended up having to miss the one appointment because Whitney ended up in the hospital, in the ER in the hospital. And, but even after that, we were able to get in pretty quickly. But then we still, for another appointment, had to wait for, what was it, 3 to 4 months. Well, then they called us and said, hey, I have an appointment. Can you be here tomorrow? I was like, yes, we can. We will make that happen. So, because I prayed, Lord, if this is meant to be and this is a doctor for us, then make something happen. You can make anything happen, and boom. Within less than 24 hours, we had a phone call. Hey, we got an appointment. That doesn't happen to us. Usually. So I can't poo-poo too much. But the fact of the worrying and the waiting and just being like, are you kidding me? I can't get in for 3, 4, whatever months. But the thing is, what was so amazing was whenever we were at that appointment, then, oh, well, we could get in 2 weeks. But if it would have been the other way around and would have been a referral to try to get in initially, we were going to have to wait 4 months. So it's just weird how I don't understand it. I'm not in that world anymore. I'm not in, well, I wasn't even in like the scheduling world or whatever for like, doctors and things like that. I was in the other parts of medical world, but before I was an LTech. But for some people, it just scares me because it's like they really have a lot going on and they need in now, So, but I do. I said I want to go where they write the books, not read them. And meaning that, there's somebody that really dives into their specialty, that they're focused on that specialty, but they're going to be willing. Yeah, Randy, today's going to be another day for that, isn't it? I've already been having some issues too. Not horrible, but some issues. So we stuck out. We've been able to go. We made our last appointment as our follow-up with him, and we have another. We don't have to go until September again. So hopefully everything goes good until September even. He has to go get blood work every month, so he is actually going to be due for his blood work right now. So I probably should text him and say, hey, go by and get your blood work. Can you imagine 50 years ago when there just weren't these specialty doctors? This is why our parents were the greatest generation and the silent generation. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, because, you didn't have that. You didn't have this, all of what we have access to now, But very much, yeah, it's like you have to speak up. You have to be your own advocate. You have to fight for everything. And I know I'm telling my parents now, it's like, you got to ask questions. You got to delve. You got to. And so they finally found some really good doctors. And they actually switched to my primary doctor, which I love her so much. And I am very thankful for that because I know that they're being taken care of and they're being heard and they are more comfortable with her, feeling like they can ask the questions, even though they don't always. But my dad's really good about that. My mom, on the other hand, she's not so good. It's like, oh, if you be quiet, then, if you don't say anything, if you don't act like it's going on, then it doesn't exist. Well, that's not how that happens. So yeah. You totally hit the nail on the head, Johnson. Because I learned a long time ago with my stuff, I wasn't being quiet anymore. Wasn't going to be quiet no more. And I'm glad because I found my people. And some people are just too afraid. They're just too afraid. And no, it's your own health. You know your own body. And if they're not going to listen to you, then it's time to find someone that will. You're not trying to tell them what to do or whatever, but whenever they sit there and tell you it's in your head, and you have legit symptoms and signs of things, you're in your own body, your own skin. I have a hard time asking questions at the doctor because I don't know anything about it, so I don't even know what to ask. I don't even know what to be curious about. And you see, there are some people, and what I did, I started researching everything. Even before people were listening to me, I was researching symptoms and researching different things and doing all the things because I already knew some stuff, but then I just went off of that. So, and I think there's a certain amount of fear, though, too, of what you might find out. And you do have to be careful on the internet. I started seeking legit medical, like, backed up type things that were legit in the specific field of things. And, I mean, and you have to be careful, though, because there's things out there that aren't right, But, and, oh, Randy, thank Jesus I have family that is nurses. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And that's good too, Randy, that you can always go to them because you're more comfortable with that. So you have people you can ask, so that's good. But don't be afraid to ask. Oh, I mean, I know what that feels like. And it wasn't so much that I was afraid to ask. It was just, I thought they were going to think I was stupid for asking or whatever because they were the doctor and I was just supposed to go with whatever they said. And if I would have went with everything they said, no. So I'm glad that I started researching, looking through things myself, questioning, asking all questions, seeking answers, seeking alternatives, seeking functional, changing my diet, changing my lifestyle, doing all the things. And I did. And because, I mean, I was so bad, I was laying up in my bed that I was just like, I don't want to do anything. I can't move, I feel like. And I go to work every day wishing I was home in bed. And that's awesome that you found a good family physician, Randy. And it's the fear of finding out what you're going to find out. You know, it's like the unknown, and then, you know, you're afraid of what you're going to find out. And it's like, been there too, but I'd much rather know. I know now I'd much rather know than not. And you know what, Randy? Nurse practitioners, a lot of times, are even better because they have a little more time to research things and look through things and stuff. And they are the ones that sometimes are a little bit more of asking the questions and seeking and going to other people and saying, hey, I guess, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm supposed to make an appointment with a specialist doctor and it's very worrisome. Aw, yeah. So that's why I don't mind nurse practitioners. I mean, I don't at all. Oh, Johnson. Yeah, you probably should just do it. I know it can be scary and worrisome and because I know I've been there. I've been there. My nurse practitioner found things that my doctor never even found about me. I hear you, Randy. I went alternative, and they're the ones that diagnosed me with the one thing that I knew I had that I kept telling everybody, and they were like, eh. And I was like, no. And they wouldn't test me, they wouldn't do anything. And so going alternative, they found what was wrong. And that doctor was looking, like she thought she's the one that found it. And I was like, nope, no, you didn't. So I left that doctor because she didn't want to go with the treatment plan that we were trying to do. I wanted to do a dual, you know, functional and family physician, and she wouldn't do it. So I started seeking other people, other doctors, and I found her. So, and I told her whenever I met with her, I was like, I'm not looking for somebody to tell me what I want to hear. I'm looking for someone that is going to work dually with functional medicine and alternative means and work together hand in hand with the medical community and the regular setting of doctors and things like that and the alternative world to come together because I feel like all of that can come together. And it seems like the other medical field in some areas are too, I don't want to say, they don't want to be questioned and they don't, you know, but there's others that are very kind and they're willing to hear and willing to answer and do all the things, but it's very small in comparison. I think a lot of them have allowed some of their ego to get in the way. And so, good, Carrie. I'm glad. So yeah, I'm very glad that I sold alternative because that's what got me on the path. Now, during the shutdown time, during the whole, you know, kit and caboodle with that, I gradually gained some of my way back. I've gained about 30 pounds of what I lost back, but I'm still way healthier than what I was. And I'm trying to get rid of that now. I mean, I could be down some now. I don't know. I haven't weighed myself, but you know, it's like some of it I'm sure was stress. I got out of my routine of working out every day. You know, I didn't change my eating stuff necessarily, but my body doesn't work like everyone else's does. So, and I've accepted that, but I still strive to try to be better every day. So, sometimes you get to the doctor and it just feels like an episode of Mean Girls. Oh, well, yeah, sometimes that, yes. You hit right there. That's another way of saying it, Johnson. You're right. You're exactly right. That day I was done with him. My nurse practitioner things. Yeah, I hear you, Randy. Oh, wow. Yeah. I had COVID and he told me I wasn't sick. Oh my. Not good. Hello, Tracy. It was real. It was real. I mean, there's a lot of nasty stuff going on around about it, but it was real. All right, Carrie. Awesome. Oh my goodness, Johnson. Well, yes, he was wrong, Randy. I am working on another one of my crossbody bags. Actually, I'm finishing up on the strap. I think I've got it the length that I want. I may add a little bit more. So that's what I'm working on today. I lost 7 people, including my half sister and mom. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a lot, Randy. It always feels so good to get a big project done because you feel so accomplished. The truth always gets skewed when politics are involved. Yeah. Turn on party on another one now that is not pink, it's blue. Nice. So yeah, you have another little project, so that's awesome. You see, for the knitting, that just, yeah, to me, that sounds like it would take me a million years to do, you know? And you just busted right along on it, busting it out, Carrie. Yeah, that subject is always kind of, yeah, so that's why it's usually not referred to here too much. You don't like green beans? Oh, that's my favorite. One of my favorite vegetables is green beans. Oh gosh. My vote is for lie detecting shock collars on politicians. Start developing that. Start developing that, Johnson. Oh shoot, I don't know. Am I gonna? Yeah, well, I've already done all my other stuff. I'm good. I was worried that I was gonna run out of blue, but I've already done all my other stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I always have to measure this to make sure, because I always, for some reason, think it's gonna be a different. Okay, so yes, it's 19. So yeah, I think we're good. I'm having visions, Johnson. Yes, it would be hilarious. I'm getting visions right now. Okay, I'll look it up, Carrie. I'm working on it, just trying to decide if I use a single crochet or a half double. And you can share it with everyone. Okay, Carrie. Oh, come on. Still just a whirly giggin'. Okay, it's still swirling. I have to give it a minute, I guess. I don't know. Because it's there. Randy, green beans with Velveeta and bacon crumbles. It's the only way to eat green beans. I love show and tell so much. Oh, let's see. I love French style green beans. I don't mind them. I don't mind those at all. Because, like I said, green beans are one of my favorite vegetables. And I love like the green bean casserole and stuff, but I found a way to make it that I can eat it so it's gluten free. And it tastes just like the regular. Where is my... Because I just had it. Oh, here it is underneath my bowl. Okay, I have this much left out of my blue skein. We're doing good. At least we're busting through some skeins. We snapped them on my grandma's front porch. Oh, growing up, that was one of our things. Those are one things that we helped pick, and then we'd sit and snap. And get them ready. That was us kids' job, was the green beans and the peas. And of course, helping pick. But we thought it was fun because we were getting to help all the grown-ups. Because it would be us kids, and then my mom, her sister, my grandma, which would have been their mom, and then my grandma's sisters. Which she had two. The one sister, she would sit with us snapping and stuff because she wasn't able to stand for real long periods of time because she was born without the ligaments in the backs of her legs type thing. So I don't remember exactly what they called it during the time, but she could walk and everything, but she would have to walk with canes. And she never let it bother her. She never complained. She was one of the strongest women I knew. And she's not with us now, but still know. So, but it was always fun for us. Okay. And these are the D-wire ring. It's a 10-pack for 99 cents. And that's the regular price. So that's pretty good too. But I've had these for a little while too, so knowing them, they probably went up. But 99 cents for this whole pack. It's crazy. Nowadays. Oh, have an issue again, Randy. Okay, come on, open up. I guess it's sealed all the way down here. That's good. This yarn. I love it, but fuzzies everywhere. Okay. Center bar buckle. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have went ahead. Hazard Dragon, Lenora, for show and tell. Yeah, my home internet must be having issues because I'm not getting Carrie's thing to come through. Her email's there, but it just keeps thinking, swirling. So as soon as I can get it to start behaving itself, I'll give you some show and tell of hers. And it may be because I have the TV streaming right now, is why, because our home internet is not the greatest. I mean, it's good, but you can't hardly, if you're doing one thing, you can't hardly do another, type thing. But I usually don't have any problem. Usually I can, even if I'm streaming, I've always been able to show stuff otherwise. I don't know. just in case. And then okay, Randy, you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you later. I won't be on tonight. Be back tomorrow. Okay, so I need to put a buckle here. Then another buckle. Right. Yeah, but I need another one on here. Did I mess something up? I probably did. Randy, I won't be on later tonight, but I'll be back tomorrow. I have church tonight. Prayer group, so yeah, if anybody has any prayer requests, I have prayer group tonight, so. Hello, Shahad. Oh, yes. Sorry, I was looking something up. And now that I know what I'm doing, I am working through this knitting like it's nothing. Yeah, and that is awesome, Carrie. Hello, Jeanette. No, we're not at noon yet. Almost. We're almost to noon. You know what my prayers are, which is the kids, and my situation is still in to get better. Yes, Carrie, I will continue. We'll continue to pray over that. I don't want to mess my buckle up, so I'm going to do this off camera, off live. I was working on my crossbody bag that I was trying to finish up last night, that I pretty well did. Got the strap made and I got the buckles on, but I need to concentrate on not messing up the slide buckle, so I'm going to do it off live. I'm still trying to conquer the whip basket, which I pretty well have now. Well, I take that back. I have my hanging plant baskets over here that I need to get hooks on, rings on. Because I have this smaller little hanging basket thing to get a hook on. I have this bigger one that I need to just join them and get a ring on. Then I have this little doggy harness thing that I just have to put a hook on. I weave in the ends and put a hook on. What I need to start working on, oh yeah, and then I do have my flowers that I have to put on my cow. Haven't done that yet. My chicken needs a foot and I need to fix his nose. But what I really need to probably start working on, like I was sharing earlier, I've been getting way too many requests. People getting hold of me for my little critters. So, yeah. Hello, Diamond. How are you? So that's probably what I should be working on right now. But I wanted to get the majority of this whipped basket whipped. Try to say that, 10 times real fast. So, and I haven't got the owl's nose done yet. I was going to just embroidery it with that color. So I'm going to set it down here. and I'll need to sew my snaps onto this bag too, so I'll put that over there. So I'm going to go into where my patterns are on here, where I keep them. I am doing great, Diamond. Thank you. All the whips. I'm working on that too today, but I'm going to try to get a nap first. Well, that might be a good idea. I'm doing well. How about you too? Oh my gosh. And if I may ask, are you married or have any kids? Do you have an idea when your next market? Yeah, the owl turned out really cute, I thought, Jeanette. So I would like to get another one made, but we'll see. I'll have enough time to do it through the course of some market somewhere, you know, but my next market is in about 2 weeks or so, something like that. It's the first week in June. And then the one at Jeanette's, if it ends up going, possibly doing that too. And then I'll have another market in July that's Christmas in July. So and I think then the one after that, I think there's one in August that I thought about doing that's at the same place that this next one is at. But after that, I don't know for sure. I may not even do the one in August. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see what's going on then. Because then I usually have quite a few, and if it's the way it was last year, I'm gonna have quite a few for holiday time, like from about October to December to do. So and that's what I wondered if you would do, Jeanette. So that's why I kind of mentioned it, was to see. So so what I would like to do is that Christmas nativity for that, for those gnomes. I would like to get some of those done for that Christmas in July. If I could even just get one set of them done, would be great. Okay, I don't want that one yet. Yes, my farm pack. That's what I want, I think. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, and then I'll be going on vacation, and it may have ended up going to be landing when your thing was maybe going to even be planned. I don't know, because it'll be like the end of June, beginning of July when we go on vacation. And yeah, and then I'll have that market right after that for that Christmas in July. So And I actually need to get my paper and my money sent off for this one the beginning of June, which I already told her that I wanted to do. So I need to probably email her today and just tell her, hey, I'm still doing it. Sorry, I haven't got it sent. Only 2 vendors had paid, so I announced it was canceled and people started yelling they would have been interested, but they didn't bother to read any of the postings about it. Oh, geez. That's always the way it goes, though. That's always going to be the way it goes. Okay. Okay, this is on the point. Okay, I need to pull out this. I'm going to try using that. I thought I had some yellow in here, but I guess I didn't. I must have used it. And I went back to try to get some more of this at Michael's the other day, and they didn't have it anywhere in sight, of course. My suggestion is to get your reservation early because we canceled now. Could probably have done it. No, I've already signed up for what I need to. I've got it paid and signed up. It's my next weekend one that she knows that I'm going to do it. But as long as I even the week of for her, it's not a big deal. But that one's this, like the beginning of June, like the end of this month, beginning of June. So I'm not worried about it. Because this next one is that flea market thing. Okay, have a good nap. Okay, I'm doing one of my roosters because my roosters, oh boy, roosters. You too, Tracy. Thanks for stopping in. You have a great rest of your day. I'm glad you're able to stop in. I was going to say, I don't know why they were coming here. Yeah, turn it around. Six, 8, 10, 14, 16. Okay, get a stitch marker so I don't lose myself. Hello, Fanny, how are you? Sorry, I was counting, so I'm getting my stitch marker so then I can keep my place. And I have a little lag too, so I apologize. Good. Good, I'm glad you're doing fine. Oh, now I need to get, okay, I'm gonna use this red. I don't think I have any of it already open. I think I did use all the one that I had of this. I am working on a rooster. A little critter's rooster. I had been working on my whips basket, getting some of that stuff done. And I've got myself pretty well caught up in it. So, except for just some little things that I'll do off camera, off live. So, I don't love this dark blue, but it's okay because it's World Baby Boy anyway. It'll, yeah, any blue, any blue. Oh, black. I don't want black wings. I'm just going to keep it the way it is. 3 single crochet. I need to put a stitch marker in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet. Double crochet. switch it back. Goodness. Nope, other way. Oh no, she's not up. She's sleeping. She didn't have a great night last night. And even this morning, she was sleeping hard this morning. Um, and her belly was just a gurgling, but I think it was because she had been so scared all night. Okay, I think I messed that green up. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo that wing on that side. But anyway, she finally did go outside, and then she came back in, and she's been pretty well sleeping the whole time. I'm just glad she's getting some sleep. Because right now, we're not getting any weather. We're supposed to at some point, but it's still nice and sunny, and but she usually can tell pretty quickly when we're gonna get anything. She's definitely our little radar, weather radar. Okay. I have to get up and check my hamburger here in a minute. I can smell it over there. Hello, handmade things. How are you? Welcome to the live. Good, I'm glad. This is the first time I've made the rooster out of this loops and threads yarn. It definitely makes him a little more roly-poly. Not mad about it. Now I can hear Luna in the other room. She's snoring a little bit. I'm surprised they can over the interstate traffic, because that pretty well drowns out everything. For me, it seems like. Rings. Okay, now for his little beak. Okay, where's my beginning? My feet are asleep and my knees are screaming, but we have 4 legs on a crocodile. Oh my goodness, well, congratulations. That's a good thing. Okay, his nose. Beak using yellow colored yarn, a darning needle. Some loose crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. Stay there. Come on. I say, never have boots before, so why now? There we go. Okay. Rooster's head. For 3 center. 1, 2, 3. Oh, away from me. 2, 3. Okay. just gonna get his eyes on. Ah! Right here in a minute. There's some black. I don't know. I'll see if I like it to do for prominent eyes. Oh yeah, his waggle, his waddle. I have to do that here in a second. Forgot about that. 1, 2, 3. 5 right above. Really right above their feet. Hey, sorry, but just wanted to pop in and say hi for the day. I can't really be on this live stream. I can really only be on at night. Yep, I know. I know usually it's only night for you, and that's okay. I'm glad you came on and said hi. Doing just in a minute, so yeah. Listen to the new Kanye song. No, and I probably will not listen to it. All done? Okay, Johnson. The legs have double stitches or crochets, so I don't really stuff them. I'm hoping they'll just be fine without stuffing. And they probably will be if you're using the thicker yarn, right? Okay, that got wrapped around. There we go. Wonder where that right is waggle. So far, so good. He's a little chunky guy. He's big for 6. Stitch. I don't know if you'll really be able to see it, but it's the same color as his stripe. But I put it anyway. So at least he has one, I guess. Well, thank you. Okay, I sent him. Maybe your internet wouldn't let me see. Yes. I'm going to check it here in just a second. So I'm hoping that, yes, it's rebounded and it's going to let me. I have made this rooster so many different ways. I'm gonna try to do a black and white one here next. So yeah, he's a little waggle. I got his little waggle in there, so, or waddle, whatever. I call it waggle half the time, but okay, put him in the basket. Okay, now I'm gonna check my email again. Okay, now it's finally come through. Oh yeah, it is with speckles. That's different, but I like it. And then the alligator. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Good job. Good job. Oh shoot. Get it to come down. Good job. Good job. I'm gonna have to try me an alligator. What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off at 1. Close to it anyway. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a potty break. Talk amongst yourselves and behave. Carrie, what kind of yarn are you using? Oh, that's better. That is Red Heart Super Jumpy Yarns Inspiration through Walmart. And also there's that one that I finished. Email. Oh yeah, I forgot you said that you had sent two, didn't you? There it is. Yep, I found it. Yes. It looks nice. You done a great job. That looks so good. See, that would have taken me forever, but I don't knit. But yes, that's nice. That's really good job. That is such a good job. Okay, I'm gonna move on to just doing chickens. I'm gonna take that later. I'm gonna stay on just a little bit longer because I want to try using this inkwell. I think that's what it's called, right? And I love it. Yes, they are, aren't they? They are. She'd done a great job. Yeah, there's nothing really I can probably do about it being pixely. Let's see, I probably am really pixely. Hold on. Gonna take me a minute. I'm having to wait for my thing to turn back on. Okay. Okay, is it back where I was at? So yeah, hopefully everybody can see it now. Oh, making your monocle now? Yes. One, two, three. Yeah, I think that's amazing, Carrie. That's amazing. That's true, Carrie. I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuffed. A bit more. Sew him up. Wait a minute, I need to put the beak first. Using terracotta from the burn mat that I got the other day. Well, if I can even find a start. Would be nice if I could find the start. I just have to do it from here. Allow for its feathers on top. Where did I put the black? Right here. Make a phone call. I'll be back if you're still on. Sounds good, Lenora. I may be here, I may not. You're back for now, never mind. Yeah, I was just wanting to go ahead and get this one chick done, and then I'll probably get out of here myself. just going to quit that ridiculous endeavor. I have a roll of wire sitting exactly in front of me, but instead of crocheting onto the wire, I crocheted onto the magic circles. No. Well, I'm working on this chicken here that I'm not really especially liking my color choices, but I already committed, so we're making the most of it. Oh gosh. Oh, I lost it. I really wish that I could find the pull on this, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, come on. Okay. I know there's a place in there. And you're just testing me. Oh, this is a booger. This is wanting to booger me big time. This thing. Oh my gosh, this thing is just not right. It's no, it's going to the yeah. It's going to the loony bin. Oh my gosh, it is a complete and utter fail. This is what I get for thinking, oh, I'll try this inkwell, and oh my gosh, the terracotta is going to be so pretty with that. And yeah, if I was making a bigger chicken. Already committed. Nothing I can do about it now, and it's alright. It doesn't have safety of the eyes on it, so it can be a... Luna won't play with it, but I thought it could be a dog toy, you know, for her, but no, she won't play with it. She didn't play with this type of stuff. It'll be another kid toy. Yeah, this yarn is way too thick to do that with for this size of a leggy chicken. Oh my gosh. And he's all kind of cockeyed anyway. I'm gonna finish him though. He deserves to have another leg. So, you know, we're gonna have fails. We're gonna have fails. Gonna move over. We'll see you later. Okay. No, I don't believe you. Let's see him. No, he's cute. This is what I'm talking about. Chickens always look ridiculous. This is true. Just give him a big, fat, black, angry eyebrow. Because he does look like one of the angry chickens, doesn't he? That's what I keep looking at him and I'm thinking he looks like an angry chicken. You know, or angry birds or whatever, you know. And he was an experiment using this inkwell anyway for this small of a project, so. But he reminds me of Angry Birds. That's what he reminds me of. So. Yeah, after I get done with this chicken, I'm off of here anyway, so. Thanks for hanging out with me if you're still here. I appreciate it. So I guess that could be my takeoff of Angry Birds. Hello, Becky. How are you? Oh my God. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, I am going to get off of here for now. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. It's been fun. I've had some good stuff and one failure, which I don't know if he's an exact failure, but he does look like one of the Angry Birds. That is for certain. So we'll see. I mean, he definitely has his little leggy legs and floppy legs. So we'll see. I think I am going to give him that little angry brow, maybe, and go from there. So, anyway, doing good. Came in a little late, but working on some lily pads. Oh, cute, Becky, cute. Yeah, I am actually at the end of my live, so I'll be on again tomorrow. So, just make sure you have your notifications on and you can catch me again tomorrow because I will not be able to be on tonight. I'm to have church tonight, so won't be on tonight. And I'm gonna finish up this brown. What, Lou? Do you need to go potty? Okay, well, you just came in here, so I. Yeah, he definitely looks like the character from Angry Birds. Yes, I hope you have a great rest of your day too, Becky, and hopefully we'll catch you again on the next one. So I'll be around tomorrow. So, okay, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Love you. Take care. And we will talk again soon. I'll be on tomorrow. So just get those notification bells clicked, subscribe, like, catch me on Whatnot. We'll talk soon. Bye.